The rumors around Coach Prime in Colorado, they're heating up. They're heating up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Ooh, what is it? What does it mean after the bumper? What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. And today's video is brought to you by 15 Freight. Yes, 15 Freight. If you like this hat, it's a lot of JSU fans out there that watch me. And this hat right here can be yours if you go check out 15freight.com. That is 15freight.com. Let me go ahead and put that banner on the thing. 15freight.com. Use the code HBCULOVE. HBCULOVE, and you will get 10 to 15% off. That's 15freight.com. Shout out to the good folks over there at 15 Freight. Yeah, we got some dope hats, 10 to 15% off. HBCU Love on the discount code. See, I got the Grambling. You know, I got my Gram fam out there. Similar design, dope stuff. Also, for those headed to the SWAC championship game, we also got some great Southern gear. Baton Rouge Southern in the house. That's 15freight.com. And be sure to use that code HBCU Love. Now, we're here today to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado rumors. And they're starting to heat up. They're starting to get intense. Let me go ahead and show you. This was kind of the tweet. Like, we've been talking about Colorado and South Florida. They were first reported that he's been talking to Colorado and South Florida last week. But then over the Thanksgiving holiday, Thanksgiving weekend, this tweet came out, put out by a well-respected reporter by the name of Bruce Feldman of The Athletic. And this is different than what we reported. We reported they were just in talks. But Bruce Feldman has come out and said Colorado has offered Deion Sanders its head coaching job. Sources tell The Athletic's Bruce Feldman. Through 3 seasons, he's 26-5. Of course, he's playing in the SWAC championship game on December 3rd. Now, this is a CBS article, and it kind of goes into a little more details, not too crazy. Colorado has taken a big swing and offered Deion Sanders its head coaching job, according to Fox Sports' Bruce Feldman. There's interest from Sanders' camp in taking the job, but no decision has been made at this time. Sanders has emerged as a legitimate FBS coaching candidate after transforming Jackson State into a superpower at the FCS level. The Tigers are 22-2 over the past 2 seasons, including 16-0 in SWAC play, with a trip to a Celebration Bowl in 2021. Prior to Sanders, Jackson State had not won a conference championship since 2007. There are a few programs that need a shot in the arm quite as much as Colorado. The Buffaloes have faded into complete obscurity since joining the Pac-12 in 2011. Colorado has just 2 winning seasons since joining the league, with one coming under recently fired Carl Dorrell during the COVID-19 pandemic season in 2020. The Buffaloes went 4-13 under his watch following that campaign. So as you see, they went 4-13 under his watch. That includes a 1-11 2022 season. So it hasn't been good for Colorado. It has not been good. Oh, you guys see these balloons over here. It was my birthday the other day, turned 27. Shout out to you guys for wishing me happy birthday in the thing. But let's talk about Coach Prime in Colorado. Let's talk about it. So Colorado, I've kind of explained why I don't think he'll take the Colorado job. If you haven't seen that, you can go watch my previous video. But it's a bad job in a dying conference. But why would Coach Prime have interest in it? Well, one, it is a Power 5 job. And some people feel like Power 5 jobs, and it comes with more resources. Colorado is a school that has a lot of money. It's not like a broke school. It's not a dying school. It's a dying program. Colorado hasn't been relevant since the 80s and 90s. As you just saw, they've had just two winning seasons since they joined the Pac-12 in 2011. That's just what we read. That's over a decade ago. So 2 winning seasons in a decade. Well, some folks will say, well, Jeff, Prime will be able to come out there and recruit. Really? I'm not saying Deion Sanders couldn't be able to recruit, but recruiting talent and coaching up talent to be able to compete is two totally different things. And not to say that Coach Prime can't do that, but it's going to be extremely difficult to recruit talent to the state of Colorado, getting guys out of California, trying to get the Southern pipeline that he has built right now. That doesn't always translate to a dying conference. The Pac-12, their best schools are leaving. USC, gone. UCLA, gone. Those are two ranked teams that'll be in the Big Ten sooner than later. Oregon and Washington could follow right behind them soon after. So you're going to a dying conference, a conference that has a terrible media rights deal, that won't be able to negotiate for better deals, that has current players departing. Let's use HBCU terms, for example. Nobody is jumping for joy, I hate to say it like this, for MEAC jobs, because a lot of the MEAC big-time players in the MEAC have left for the SWAC or have left for the Big South, for the CAA. Whether that's Hampton, gone. FAMU, gone. Bethune, gone. North Carolina A&T, gone. All of these schools are leaving. You were scared that Howard was leaving. There were talks between Howard and the CAA recently, like as of last offseason. And there's no guarantee that Howard's going to stick around for the long term. And so essentially, you don't see a lot of coaches jumping for joy at MEAC jobs. And not to say there wouldn't be people jumping for joy for Pac-12 jobs. Yeah, at Oregon, maybe at Washington, obviously USC and UCLA. But those four schools could possibly be leaving. Well, two of them are already gone. And the other two could be gone very, very shortly after. And so what kind of cultural impact would you be able to make at Colorado? Now, that's not to say you won't take the job. Another thing that's talking about this, because I'm not Prime. I'm not Deion Sanders. I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr., and you are you. You're watching me. I'm talking to you. We aren't running Jackson State, and we aren't running Colorado. Another thing that I think but here's my thing why I don't think he will take the job. This is just all I have to say about it. Another thing is, guys at schools like Colorado, and rightfully so, they have big egos, just like Deion Sanders has a nice, large, big ego. He's earned it. The guys working at Colorado, whether it's the athletic director, the sports administration, the school administration, or whoever, they have egos. They've earned it. They've gotten to that position. They wouldn't have been where they are at if it wasn't for their ego. This is just my humble opinion. Deion Sanders wouldn't take this job before the Celebration Bowl. In my opinion, I don't know. This is not no inside sourcing. This is not me talking to someone. This is not me knowing anyone. But in my opinion, I don't think he would take this job before the Celebration Bowl. The Celebration Bowl is December 17th? It's Saturday, December 17th. Saturday, Saturday, December 17th is the day of the Celebration Bowl. You know all what's taking place between now and the Celebration Bowl? The transfer portal will be open. Early signing period will be happening. A lot of guys will be picking their next destination, their next school, and a lot of coaches will be hired between now and December 17th. I don't think Prime would leave before December 17th. Well, Colorado, if you want to get in early you're 1-10. You got to get in early to try to save some of your guys from going to the transfer portal. Maybe you want all of those guys to hit the portal and to try to get in good with some of the guys who have already entered the portal and will be entering the portal around December 4th and 5th. And now, now the season's over for most teams, they're going to be entering the portal. And the coaches who get in early are 9 times out of 10 of the coaches who land the recruits. But if your coach or potential coach, Deion Sanders, can't join the team until after December 18th, we lost 2 weeks out on this portal. No. We need to get a guy in here now. And we're not going to take marching orders from a football coach when we can go hire another different football coach. Now, this is just hypothetical situations. But that's how they're thinking. And that's why some of the reports that are out there are saying Colorado wants to have their coach named by December 5th. You know what's so significant about December 5th? It's the day the transfer portal kids are available. The day you can go out and get you a couple of guys out of the portal. They're entering the portal as we speak right now. This college football season ended on Saturday. Sunday, folks, is hitting the portal. They're announcing their intentions to hit the portal, period. They are. And between now and December 5th, they'll be hitting it even more like crazy. It's going to be like wildfire in the portal. guys that thought their situations were better than they were, guys that have got over recruited or whatever. That portal is going to be crazy. And you know who thrives in the portal? Deion Sanders. You know who's going to be wanting use these next 2 weeks to grab guys out of the portal? Deion Sanders. But he's got to know what team he's going to be coaching to see who he's going to be grabbing to go to what school. And that school, I think, will be Jackson State. I don't think the Colorado job, because it's very rare. It's very rare. I'm not saying it doesn't happen sometimes, but it's very rare you see a report of a coach being offered a job that he's not going to take, right? For example, Matt Rule, who was the head coach of the Carolina Panthers the last few years. He's now the head coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Remember when Prime was associated with Nebraska? Anyway, they hired Matt Rule. And with Matt Rule, all you heard was Nebraska and Matt Rule finalizing the deal. It wasn't Nebraska offered Matt Rule the job and he's thinking about it, he's considering it. No. When these guys want a job, they take it. Matt Rule wants a job. Boom, he takes it. Lincoln Riley won at USC. They still had a bowl game. Boom, he took it. Brian Kelly won at LSU last offseason. His team, Notre Dame, still had a bowl game. Boom, he took it. You don't sit there and think about it, or the reports don't come out that you're thinking about it. You just take the job if you really want it. But if you maybe don't want it, you drag your feet. Like Jeff Brom did with Louisville a few years ago and ended up staying at Purdue. Or like some of these other coaches, they drag their feet. These reports come out. No, the report should be coming out that y'all finalizing the deal. And nothing else should leak. But once the leaks are happening, it's just because maybe they just want them out there. Maybe they can mess you up at your old job because you plan on not taking this job. As we speak right now, Coach Prime in JSU, they're still dropping motivational videos from him talking to the Jackson State, the JSU football team. Does that sound like a man who plans on taking a job at Colorado in a week? In a week? It don't sound like it to me. It does not sound like it to me. But I guess we will all just have to wait and see how this plays out. And while you're waiting, be sure to check out 15freight.com, 15freight.com to go get you this dope. I mean, look at that. Look at the detail. This is suede, the suede detail on the hat, 15 Freight Blessables, swag champs over there. Hopefully you can put it 2 times in the last 2 years, undefeated swag champs. 15freight.com, got the Tigers on the back. I also got my Grambling one and got my Southern hat. 15freight.com, 15freight.com, promo code HBCU love. But this is going to be something to watch. Coach Prime in Colorado. We will know a lot between now and the SWAC championship game. Colorado may announce their new head coach while I'm making this video, while I'm putting this out there. I guess we'll all have to just wait and see. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our sponsor of the video, 15freight.com. That is 15freight.com. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Peace.